Hello everyone, welcome again to my channel. If this is your first time here, I wish you well and thank you for tuning in. If it is your second, your third or your fourth time, thank you also for turning up again. Today I am going to talk to you because it's been a while. I haven't been here. Reason being that I've been having some family issues, but now things are getting better, so I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to come back again to talk to you. My name is Elvina, for those who don't know me, and my channel is called La Bougie en vous. It's in French. It means the candle in you. It's all about relationships, developing your self-confidence, and also some tips on parenthood. So if these are topics that are of interest to you, keep on tuning in. So today I am talking to you, or rather I'm going to talk to you about myself, about being grounded. There is literally being grounded, like when you can't move, and that is the position I am in today. Today it's getting better, but I was in like a few weeks. I sprained my ankle and I had to sit home. So meaning I had a lot of time to reflect, and during this time I felt like I needed to reconnect to God and reconnect to my deeper self, or to reconnect with and to my deeper self. I don't know if you understand, but I realized that I had lost some closeness, if I may say, some closeness. I had lost some closeness with God that I needed to reestablish in my life. It came at a time when I was thinking, many things are happening in my life, and I think like my life or your lives, we are always up and down, maybe working, or if you're studying, we always have something going on. So I think that is how life is. But sometimes we don't realize that there's something that is missing in our lives. As much as everything is okay, we have food on our table, we are in good health, we can't complain. But sometimes there's something deeper than that that is missing. And this is what I want to bring you to. To me, I told you, like, I realized I wanted to reconnect deeper with my Creator, to feel Him, because I'm a prayerful person. And at some point, I had been praying, but I think I had a lot going on that I didn't go deep with God, and I didn't connect deep with God. And I felt it was time, and God was telling me it was time for me to, to reconnect with Him. For me, it had to take an accident. I had to be literally grounded for me to realize that I was missing this closeness. I was missing this deep connection that I used to have with Him. And I'm thankful because I realized that I was missing that, and I was able to pray about it and to try to work around it. So that's why I decided maybe it would be good that I talk to you about it, because in our day-to-day lives, since we have many things going on, sometimes we don't even realize that there are simple things like, let's say, walking or running from one room to another, going from the living room to the bedroom, and if you really have to use your crutches, it grounds you, it keeps you thinking, it makes you see that the way you used to maybe rush to the bathroom, you can't rush anymore. Like, you have to take steps, slow steps. It makes you see that this life, maybe you've been taking it for granted. And I think most of us take life for granted. And so, like me, I don't want you to keep living your life like this. I would like you to just take a moment, sit down, sit alone, and try to get out this candle in you. When I say candle, imagine a candle inside your heart. Imagine that is you. That is the person that you are. Imagine trying to reconnect yourself with that flame and making yourself one with that flame that is in you, meaning that deeper you. It's a moment when you do that, you will feel some kind of closeness, some kind of being filled up. You will be feeling like whole, or you've joined yourself to what is greater, or that which is deep inside you. And God can be inside it. If you're a believer, God can be inside it. You can connect yourself, and you connect yourself to God in a deeper way, or you can just connect or reconnect with yourself in a deeper manner. And this will help you to realize that there are many things around you that are to be lived. There are many things around you that are to be cherished. There are many people. There can be people, there can be things that you should be cherishing every day. But because of all this fast life, everything going around, you don't realize that they're important. So today, I'm here to remind you to reconnect with that flame, to reconnect with yourself deeply. Love your people, to love your family more, to give them more time, to just cherish the simple moments in life that you have. If you have children, just sitting with your children, laughing with your children, that is important. And that is a blessing, because there are people who would love to do that, but they're not here today. They would have wanted one more day, but they're not here today. So just learn to reconnect with what is important and learn to come back. Don't wait until it takes an accident for you to realize that you need to be doing things to other people. You need to be nice to other people. You need to be kind to yourself and to other people, to your family members. That there are things that you need to say. If you love them, tell them that you love them. Because at least, if tomorrow never comes, you surely won't have regrets about today. So take that time. Be grounded, or ground yourself. For sure, you will connect with that deeper you, that beautiful you, that handsome you. Whatever it is, take your time to reconnect. Well, that's all I wanted to remind you today. Stay tuned for another video. Take care and remember to be a blessing. Bye-bye.